it's Morgan, and welcome back to Morgan's Journal. Hi, hope you guys are doing all right this week. I'm doing pretty all right. It's the first week of April, which means we are working with a slightly adjusted new budget because no more $1,200 rent. We're going down to $830, but for the first month, we do have the rent plus the prorated rent since we'll be moving in a little bit earlier than the first. So we have an adjusted budget that we're working with. And if you didn't see my last video, which may or may not be the longest video I've ever made, I'm not sure. It depends on how I edited it. But if you watched my last video, you saw that I am prototyping a new weekly budgeting worksheet for A5 size, so hole punch and everything, or it's spaced to hole punch and everything. So it's front and back. You have income, fixed expenses, variable expenses, sinking funds, and cash stuffing. So it's pretty much all the same, but except like I have the two columns here. So one for projected, so you can plan out your budget like for the month if you want, like just in case you're like, I usually make an average of $1,100. So I budget and build up my numbers for $1,100. And then you would put what you actually got in this column. So that way you can see the differences if there's anywhere you need to go up or down. So this is what I'm working with here. I also added extra totals for income because some people have multiple streams of income. And also added them for sinking funds because some people have a lot of sinking funds that they work with. But the cash stuffing section is still pretty much the same. I just added way more columns, so it is a smaller sheet, but there is a lot more space, and you can fit it into your A5 binder if you have one. So this will hopefully be coming out soon. Still, I'm going to be working with this month to see if this is how I want to keep it or if there's anything I want to add or take away. So far, if you saw the last video, I think it's working okay. It was a lot of troubleshooting, so we'll see how that goes. So this will be on the side for me to use, and we will be cash stuffing $467, and you can see I have some very different numbers after doing this budget here. So let's actually, before we get our cash count, I need to show you guys what I just got. My friend Sam, she little bedazzled me a fingertip moistener. She's one of my best friends. She watches my channel. All my best friends watch my channel. I love it. You guys are, if you're watching this now, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I find it so funny because like the way I'm talking to y'all is probably how I talk to them about cash stuffing. So they're just like getting a little dose of me across the country. Because some of my friends live in different states. So just a little dose of me occasionally across the country with just me cash stuffing and having fun talking about it uninterrupted. So yeah, Sam made me a little fingertip moistener, and it's super cute. Oh, and it's like purple, and it like changes different colors. Like she showed this to me at work. I was feeling real bad one day, and she's like, "I have something for you," and she gave it to me, and I like sobbed, cried. If you saw me on my story, I put it on every social story. I cried. I was so happy. She's like, I saw that you shared people who had this in their story, so I wanted to make you one. And I just like sobbed because I always wanted one, but I never got one, and now I do, and I have one, and I can't wait to use it. So I'm gonna try and remember to use this because today I have a lot of bills to count. Not cost-wise, just amount-wise. We have a lot of bills today. As you see, there was like 10 20s. Jeez. All right, so I'm gonna moisten the fingertip. I can't remember how the people do it, so I think I got it. I think they're moist. All right, I'm gonna put this on the side. I just shimmer it. Like it's just so pretty. So, all right, let's take out our cash. So, like, look at all these. There's so many 20s this time. Oh my gosh. All right, okay, a little quick skim for star notes because now it's just in my head and I don't want to miss out on any. It's like, what if I do find one? You never know. Oh, that would be so cool if I did. Oh, some of these are kind of bent. I gotta bend these back a little. Oh, I don't think I saw anything unless I missed it. Oh well. All right, so let's do a quick cash count. So 100, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 320, 340, 360, 380, 400, 410, 420, 430, 440, 450, 455, 460, 465, 66, 67. 467. All right, let's get our cash tray. I finally have like my desk neat and organized, of course, a month before we move. I finally have it like where I need to be. I'm using my old cash organizer to like hold things that I need on my desk. Like it's just as a normal organizer. So I'm finally getting everything set up how I want it. So I need to take a picture of this before we move, so I can make sure I put everything right whenever we get to our new place. So the 1s, 5s. I'll try and fix the tips here on some of these that I noticed. Yo, I was struggling the other day. I was trying to put one of my 100s in the ATM and it just would not take it because it was bent down the middle, but I had to go to a different ATM for it to take it. It was so like it was frustrating because I like had to bend it, flip it around. Like, I don't know. I was having an issue that day, so that's why I'm like, let me try and remember to do it now, just in case I have the issue later because I don't want to go in the bank to have to deposit anything. That's why they have ATMs. All right, so we have our cash laid out. So let's get into our, let's see, wallet. I want to see if there's anything in here. I don't think there is, maybe. Maybe. So gas, groceries, miscellaneous, rent, water, electric, internet. Oh, okay. There is a little bit nice chai lattes. I did get a chai earlier. I had found some ones while I was cleaning, so I ended up pulling for that. I also took a little bit out of water. It was like $2. So I can put this back in water, I guess, but honestly, I'm just gonna leave this in here. Water's fine, so I'll just leave that for a rainy day. So I think my wallet's good right now. So let's get into our bills binder. Okay. Oh, if you didn't notice the last video, I did get some happy mail from TiggyStars.Etsy, some of which was these super cute little bookmark tassel things that I decided to put in the front of my binder. One of my the old clear binder that I had a little Kuromi keychain, so I put that in here too. It also had the Kuromi dashboard that I put in here, so I have that too. And also, this is the pen that came with all the stuff that TiggyStars sent. So I have that attached here too so I don't lose it again. But I also did swap out some of the old envelopes that I had for the new TiggyStars ones. So let's see. So as you can see, I was able to handwrite on here. I don't know why I didn't think about that before because I was like, oh no, I have to get stickers and like vinyl them. It's like, nah, I can just write on Sharpie and then I can erase it and it's perfectly fine. And I write okay, I just have to write slow. So in here I have rent, water, electric, internet, renter's insurance, super cute, and moving expenses. So this is basically my go-to binder for April. Moving expenses will probably change or maybe stay, but I'm trying to add into that because we're definitely going to need a U-Haul. I don't know if we're going to need anything else, but definitely we need to make sure that we're putting aside for anything moving related as of in the month. So rent is getting $245. Let me uncover this just in case I gotta reference it. we'll keep that here. So our two 100s, two 20s, and a 5. And since we just paid rent, that should be all that's in this for today. And I love that these have clear backs. I don't know why. I just like that. I like seeing that there's stuff in there. Alright, water is getting... if you didn't see my last budget with me video, I reduced water and electric because I realized I was overstuffing them to a detrimental degree, and I feel like that money could be better spent somewhere else, especially since I'm adding an internet bill that I'm going to start stuffing this month. So water is getting 25, so it's 20 to 5. All right, so 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. All right, water has 80, which is more than enough for this month. So we should be able to bolster this a lot for next month too. Like I'm saying, it's like we're already in a good spot with water. I was definitely putting too much with 30. Like that extra $10 could go somewhere else. Same with electric. So electric's getting 30. It was at 40, but I think the 30 is gonna be fine to be able to get us paid on time, especially since we don't even know how much our bills are gonna be in a new place. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110. 110. And we still have to pay this month. And then we'll have to pay next month. And then the month after is when we start getting billed for our new place. Because, you know, it's always a month after that you get billed for your utilities because you need to use them before to get billed. Internet. I looked up the provider for our complex that they use, and it should be, for the plan that we get, should be about 70, but just in case I'm gonna be stuffing 80, so internet's gonna get 20 a week, so that way we meet that 80 by the 26th. Because this budget that I have right now, this is what I'm gonna have for my fixed expenses until the 26th, basically. Because we need to pay all this stuff by the 26th. And then we'll readjust our budget for May for our actual rent and not anything prorated. So I forgot about renter's insurance, but I did call last month about it. It's gonna be not even $20. So I can stuff that in the next 3 weeks. I just made the folder so it's a reminder that I need to start stuffing that. But don't worry, we'll have renter's insurance. I just need to call and set it up to know an actual set price. And then moving expenses is getting a 10. Because like I said, we're gonna need a U-Haul, move everything in one day. I do also want to see if I can get someone to help just clean, deep clean, just so that we won't have to worry about it. I do have a friend of mine that she said that she does house cleaning and stuff, so I'm hoping that she's available that weekend, so that way we'll be able to pay her to do it, because I'm busy trying to pack up and just clean already. I'm not gonna deep clean well enough to get my deposit back. I need help. So I think she said she was available. We had called and talked about it, so I'm gonna try and save up enough to be able to get the U-Haul. I'm gonna look at the prices for the U-Haul, get the U-Haul, and then pay her to come help clean this Saturday, after we get everything out, Saturday or Sunday. So that's everything in my bills binder. It's so weird, not having just 3 envelopes. This is a full, all my bills. I don't know. It's just nice. I don't know. It's weirdly satisfying. Also with all the matching, Kuromi envelopes, Kuromi themed envelopes, the Kuromi dashboard, the Kuromi paper, pen, keychain, accoutrement. As you can clearly see, I think I kind of like Kuromi. What do you think, viewers? So that's my bills binder, appropriately themed Kuromi. So let's get into our sinking funds binder. All right, let's see. What are you gonna do? Let's see, sinking funds is on the back here. So we were gonna do car maintenance at 20 this time because we have the money that we can. If we can bolster this fast enough, definitely be in a good spot to be able to even make repairs even. I hope I can keep it at 20. I know I'm fluctuating, especially since it may go back down to 10 after I adjust so I can start paying down my Apple Card, but I'm not sure. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. 80! All right, that's pretty good. We're like 10 off, 20 off of an oil change. Okay, 1 month ahead, also getting 20. So I think we'll be able to color off one of these. We'll have to see. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, 130, 135, wait. Hold on. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 145, 150. So not quite yet. We need 160 in order to be able to color in this. But we're 10 off. So that's easy. That'll be like next week. And then again, I don't know, my 1 month ahead will be that much. Also, I do have a vacation folder. I forgot that there was, we wanted to plan something in October. I'm a big J Fashion, Harajuku fashion fan, and Los Angeles is on my bucket list to go to Harajuku Day. If you're into fashion and J Fashion stuff like that, definitely go follow Harajuku Day LA on Instagram. My goal in October is me and a few friends. We're gonna go to this, get an Airbnb, just spend the week. Like Harajuku Days on the weekend. We can go to all the LA, J Fashion stores and hotspots that we like and we shop at, and just have a time. So my goal is to start stuffing for that too. I know it's like, Morgan, you're in debt. Why are you trying to go on a vacation? It's like, you just went on one. And I'm like, come on. Like, I don't want to restrict myself. And I know, like, Harajuku Day will always be there. But I'm like, can I have something? Like, this is the one thing I want. It's not even during my birthday. Like, I just want this. So don't fight me in the comments on it. I'm putting it in the budget, and I'm saving for it, and we're going to do it. That's how I feel about it. Like, as long as you save up for it, do it. Not like crime. No. If you save up for it, do it. That's how I feel about it. Nothing in self-care. If anything, that's the $4 in iced chai lattes. Okay, so All By Design. That is my subscription for my website, but I do have a couple other subscriptions that I have that are yearly. So next month in May, I'm going to figure out a subscription envelope in order to start stuffing that, because I don't want any of that to lapse. And if it does, okay, but I do want to be able to pay it off. 100 envelope. We are going to be stuffing the 22 actually. So let me take this out to get that in a sec. All right, so that's is that everything in here? Yeah, we did car maintenance and 1 month ahead. And then we'll have 100 envelope. Cool, okay. That's all that. Then back to our wallet. So, gas is getting 15. And this tin has gone through the trenches. Gas is getting 15 because we use that 16, and it got us to half a tank, so I'm probably going to top it off tomorrow or sometime this week, just so that we have it. I decided that I think I'm going to keep gas at 15 weekly and just fill up whenever we need it. I think 15 is a good number to have. Gas is going up, so it may adjust later, depends. But 15 is good for right now. Groceries, gonna get 30. So 20 and a 10. Gosh, I love this wallet so much. It's been super easy to get stuff. And miscellaneous is getting 30. If you want the link to this wallet, it's in my description. Like, it's by Safety City Chic. It's super nice. I love it. It has all the envelopes that I need, that I use. If only I remembered that you need renter's insurance, that I would need that in here, but that can just go with extra, and I can just put it out, so it's fine. I think that's it for everything in this binder too. Okay, so let's get the big one, the 100 envelope challenge. So we are going to be stuffing the 22. So let's put this back here. Okay. There we go. So we have the 20, 1, and 2. I'm so happy I finally get to stuff something in this. It's like, I have this nice little box. It's a gift to me, and I can't even put stuff in it. So 22. It's a lower number, but hey, it's a number. There we go. Nice. All right. So that's one more that we have for an envelope challenge. I'm gonna put this back in here. I don't want to lose this. I do have one that I was working on. I may swap to that one because it'll fit better in my folder. Let me see. Okay. Or no, not my folder. It'll fit better in my binder. Okay. All right, okay. There we go. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I apologize, it was a little bit chaotic. I don't know. This budget was kind of, it took a lot of thinking to do to figure it out. So then this, as you can see, there's a lot of scratching out things. But I'm excited. It's a new month. It's an actual new budget. Like, I can't wait to see the growth that we have from this new budget and being able to actually save because we actually cut down on rent. Like, when I tell you a weight has been lifted off my shoulders because our rent is lowered now, it's phenomenal. It's amazing. I'm just so happy, and I can't wait for the snowball to happen, and then it'll just be great. Even looking into a high yield savings account for my autosave. Like, I'm gonna set that up, and it's gonna be great. If you have any recommendations, feel free to leave them in the comments. I've seen Ally is a good one. Capital One seems like it's a good one, especially if there's one that's reliable and has a good like app interface. That when it comes to that, like, I like a good app. That's why DoorDash was my problem. So if the bank has a good app, you've already like got me like a foot in the door for using. So if you have any high yield savings accounts that you recommend, let me know. I definitely want to start now. Better late than never, but I gotta start now. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.